Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, back on good old Satisfactory for another day. Um, Hopefully everyone's having a good week so far. I kind of been a little bit busy, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, we're back on Satisfactory, back on our modded playthrough. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself. Yes. So, back on here, a few announcements, I guess. Oh, maybe two announcements, I guess you could say. First of all, there won't be a Sons of the Forest video today. I had we had a little bit of an issue with a friend of ours was going to be gaming with us today, and their I don't know if it's their hard drive or whatever went to crap, so they're not able to play any games. That kind of ruined plans there. As well as there won't be a video multiplayer. We're going to do Astro Colony, and well, that didn't work out. As well as there won't be a Sons of the Forest video today. I'm going to be doing this video, but that's only because I do it every day. Anyways, but I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway today because it's been a day. But a good day, but it's been a day. You know, it's one of those days where it's been a real good day, but you're just exhausted, you know. And Sons of the Forest just takes so long to record anything on that game because you have to leave a lot of stuff out. Well, you have to create a lot of content to get a little bit of content, or you have to record a lot of gameplay to get a little bit of content. There we go. That's how that works, right? Anyway. So there won't be either of those today. Apologies for that. But at least there'll be a Satisfactory video today, so that'll work. And what's not. But here we are. So today's plan is going to be hooking up the fuel, the fuel that we have here. We've been making a bunch of fuel. You probably noticed that the road is painted. I've been painting a lot of the roads. I had a bunch of time because I wasn't able to record with that buddy of mine. I was able to paint the roads instead. Use that time to kind of paint up the roads and whatnot. So that was just kind of a while you're chatting type deal. Speaking of that, I was talking with an old friend I hadn't talked to in years at this point. I mean, I talked to them through like text and stuff every now and again, but they were finally able to hop onto the Discord chat channel or the Discord channel. They were finally able to hop back on there, and we were able to talk for several hours. Had a good time. I was trying to beg them to come onto the YouTube channel, but I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, I did. This is what I did while I was chatting with them. I was playing this game. I was chatting with them, just kind of painting the roads and such. So, not everywhere has the lines yet, but most of it does. I just wanted to get the lines in, get them painted. Don't know what I'm going to do for the intersections, but did get this far. Oh, that reminds me. We can go up this way. I started to build this, started to build some sections out. I think this was already here. I built that wall, but then I got distracted by something else. Deleted that wall because there's going to be a fence there. Like I said, I painted all this. Can't even drive on the damn road. I like the lanes are here, but I think these trucks are a little too big for the lanes. More like the tractors. But yeah, I went ahead and redid this. It's a little glitchy over here, but I think it'll work. So I did this corner trying to put the lines down. Like I said, it's a little bit glitchy, but it looks okay-ish. That leads into the bridge, as well as I connected this road down here to this curve. As you can see, there's another curve there. I actually used the road tool mod in junction with the micromanage mod in order to get that curve there. Seemed to work out pretty well. I should have just, I mean, the road tool was a lot faster, I guess. But yeah, I went ahead and built this area out a little bit more. Also, finally got around to putting the main road, the main arterial road. Oh, that was a lot of air. The main arterial road I finally got installed and connected as well. So we have all of that. And whatnot. Oh, and also too, since we had the power availability, I went ahead and reconnected, or went ahead and put up all the systems for plastic and rubber. So all the machines are now working. They're all turned on, and I don't think. Yeah, we're still not reaching our power capacity. I went ahead and returned back on those coal generators, so they're also turned on. And we've been using the fuel a little bit, and we've been making the fuel too, or not fuel, but the heavy oil, and we're turning it into fuel too. Let me go get my truck. But yeah, so I had quite a few amount of hours to do that. Yeah, I could have done that. I could have spent that, recording Sons of the Forest. I'm just too exhausted from that game, man. I need a day, so I'm giving myself a day of no recording Sons of the Forest. Can I get over this, please? Up, and away. Up, and away. No. Might be because of the belts there. It's like usually I can climb curbs just fine. Oh. Oh. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, the belt is slightly higher than the foundation, so. Yeah. Once it climbs that first set of wheels. Never mind. Come on. Nope. Not happening. Let me go. Need to turn around. These wheels are bigger than these curbs. It's having a hard time climbing them anyway. Hopefully Unreal Engine 5 fixes this, because they're swapping to that. They said the vehicles are much better. Like, this one doesn't do too bad on foundations, but... Oh, I ran out of fuel. Still hear the engine running, though. Yeah, the engine was still running. Alright, we got plenty more fuel. We actually need to make, we need to have a thing making, canisters or containers or whatever, and turning those into packaged fuel so we can package the fuel. Man, that'll be a little facility to hook up, right? We'll send the plastic off, because I think it's plastic. We'll send the plastic off, make the containers in that facility, and in that same facility we'll have a bit of fuel go into it and put that into packaged fuel. Yeah, we should do that eventually when we get around to it. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to be hooking up that. So that's what we did last time, was we hooked up this fuel. We actually did a little bit of a base tour, if you want to watch that. Well, not base, I guess you could say city tour. And I just did one, just a little bit there. But yeah, we did a bit of a city tour. If you want to watch that, you can watch the previous episode, 123? Yeah, it'd be 123, pretty sure. So yeah, the fuel is going to go in here. We're also going to be building the fence too. as well, because we got the pipes in place. And I would like to build a fence. So the fence is going to be this as well. Do I have the rods? I do. Do I have the beams? I do not. Okay. So I have to go get some more beams so we can put these in place. How's our concrete is also bad, but we have like tons of concrete there still. So concrete check. Steel beams not so check. Also, in order to keep producing fuel out of oil, I went ahead and connected. So this line right here, this is brand new. Temporarily it goes this way and goes towards the sinks. So that way we could fill up those tanks, and this just heads down to the sinks. So this is where the resin is going currently. I'm not storing resin. Resin is so useless to me because I'm not using. So I want to get something a little bit straight here. When it comes to the alternate recipes in this game, I'm not using. I think I've done this before, but I'll do it again. I'm not using alternate recipes. Now people are saying, yeah, you are. You're making fuel out of residual oil. That is an alternate recipe. This is true. However, that did not come from a hard drive. That's my reasoning. Maybe it may be a shitty reason. I'll give you that. But it is a reason. It is a reason. That should be enough. So yeah, we're not using the alternate recipes that come from hard drives. We're only using the recipes that were given to us in the game without unlocking new ones. So any recipe that is an alternate that has to own, or that can only be acquired through a hard drive, that isn't just given to you, we will not be using the hard drive ones. We are using specifically only the alternate recipes that have been given to us, which the fuel one is. And I think it's because otherwise there's no other reason, or there's no other way to really deal with this. The heavy oil residual, residue, whatever. Would be awesome is if they added a fluid port to the sink. Now, lower it down to where the amount of fuel being pumped, or the amount of liquid being pumped in to the resource sink is very, very low. I guess what you could do is you could spend some extra resources, make a bunch of fluid canisters, and then put the fluid into those canisters and then sink the canisters. I'd just rather have a fuel port though. That's just way easier. Like, there's no reason for all that the huff and puff. I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing this. So this one's 10. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With the smart mod, that is very laggy. Yeah, this is our fence. Keep people out of need to keep people out of this area. Even though there's just nobody else. I'm just pretending. Okay, we take our rods, or a rod, let's say. Oh, there'll be beam connectors, so we don't need to worry about it. This is why I've grabbed a bunch of beams as well. These can only go 40 meters for one, and for two it is taking a lot. Yeah, there'll be a beam connector there too. So yeah, we'll take that all the way across there. Just to kind of tie it in to the beams themselves. 11 meters, kind of sink into the concrete a little bit. Okay. Alright, now we need to this. Yeah, we could do this. Oh, we also need to do this too. that, do that. It just gives some kind of really strong structure to this area. I really don't want people getting into where our fuel is. And a real-world equivalent, this would probably be gasoline or diesel, or both. I don't think you'd store those at the same plant though, because that wouldn't make any sense. I don't think gasoline and diesel are made the same way. I mean, of course they're not, because they're two different types of fuel. For those who are not vehicle savvy or whatnot, the difference between gasoline and diesel, there's a lot of differences, but the main one is diesel to cause the diesel to explode inside of an engine, and like a normal vehicle, you actually squeeze it. If you get diesel under a high enough pressure, it will explode. Unlike where gasoline's under pressure too, but you also have to ignite it under that pressure to get it to explode. That's the simplest terms I guess I could put it. That's why you don't put diesel in your gasoline engined vehicle, because it won't run. It'll do what's called hydrolock, which means it'll compress it as much as it can, and then it'll start breaking engine parts. That's also why diesel too. That's also why diesel engines too. They're much heavier duty. That's why they last longer, as well. Is because the parts, the material and the parts and stuff that needs to go into diesel motors in order to make them run like they're supposed to. The engines need to be made much more heavier duty and stuff like that, so the engines end up lasting longer, as well as the RPMs are much lower because the parts are more heavier duty, so the engine's not able to do the revolutions as quickly as a gasoline motor can. So that's why that's also why diesels sound like they do, but they also sound like they do because they're compressing a fuel mixture into explosion rather than igniting it. It's the same that applies when you hear like say like an inline 4 versus a V8. It's gonna sound, you're gonna hear a lot more chatter, I guess you could call it. You're gonna hear a lot more chatter because there's a lot less parts moving, there's a lot less noise, in a way, I should say. There are some noisy inline 4s that people have made. Sounds like an angry bumblebee. It's great. You think I'm joking? Listen to some freaking noisy little tuned kind of, like if you take the mufflers off of a inline 4. It's great. It sounds so great. Like, why does this exist? Looks like it's great that it exists, but why? Or like inline, they're not inline, but 3. Yeah, inline 3. Yeah, they do make inline 3 motors as well. Tiny little things, and hell, even two-cylinder motors. Of course, you'll find those in more like garden equipment, I guess you could say. Well, maybe not garden equipment, but like lawn and garden stuff. Like I think like I don't know what type of motors the like push motors and stuff have. So I'm a car mechanic, but even though that's very similar, like a weed whacker engine or or a lawnmower engine. It's just I've never really dove into that stuff. I just know that the engines are very, very small. And they're usually like little 2-cycle engines. Stuff like that. I'm looking for industrial railing. Yeah, my mic, so I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed it, but my mic has been very sensitive lately. It's getting in touch with its feelings, I guess. No, it's been very sensitive lately. Like, it's been capturing more wind than it should be, and it makes no sense why, because I haven't changed any settings. There we go. Yeah, I haven't changed any settings, but for some reason it's been capturing like my F's and my S's more. So it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. I turned down the sensitivity, all that stuff. I tried different settings. It doesn't seem to care. I turned on voice clarity, which was a mistake. The voice clarity was definitely a mistake because it was every time I talked, it would make the game noise go funny. Because that's what it is. Voice clarity is supposed to I'll go to that one. It's supposed to make your voice more clear and more profound in a way. Yeah, I just really need a soundboard. That's what I need. Wish I could afford one. That is my dream, though. It's like to have like a soundboard and just all kinds of cool, neat little tools that allows me to edit on the fly. Because I do like editing on the fly. I may not be good at it, but it is a hell of a lot of fun. I do like to edit my videos on the fly while I'm recording them. Because, you know, my dream eventually is to stream again. I say again, because I did stream a long time ago. Now, guaranteed it wasn't a good stream. If you want to see the quality of that stream, definitely look at, or I should say, don't watch it, is my, what's that game called? Space Engineers, that's it. Watch my Space Engineer series. That was all streams. Those were streams. I downloaded them from Twitch a long time ago. Because I wanted to upload on YouTube. While as I made the streams, I'd make the stream, and then once the stream was over, I would download the stream to my computer and then upload it to YouTube. Which is what a lot of people do, right? Yeah. That was not great, because I really couldn't check the quality of my stream because my internet, I didn't want to, use up any more of my internet than I had to. Yeah, apparently my streams were pretty bad. It was like there was a point where it's like 144p for most of it, and it's just no. That was not. It's like nope, I don't have the hardware. I mean, I had better hardware than I did when I tried that, but I'm still afraid to try. Because I have an i7, and i7s I hear are still not great for streaming. Like if you want to stream, an i7's okay, but yeah, if you definitely want to stream decently, the best way to do that is to have a secondary computer that does the stream for you. That's definitely the dream, though, to go ahead and start streaming. It's like something I would love to do. Of course, I'd stream to YouTube, though. I mean, if I could get away with it, I'd stream to multiple platforms. Like some of the pro streamers, like multiple platform stream. Definitely want to do that. Yeah, and I'd also have, if I could have what I wanted to have, it would be what you call it. It'd be me streaming with a soundboard style. I would probably have a soundboard too, but I'd have a bunch of stuff that I could program to keys and have different stuff happen for my streams that I could do live while I'm streaming. You know, I tell a stupid joke and I could, like a really horrible joke, and I could insert a bunch of booing. You know, stuff like that. Definitely would love to do that. That just sounds so much fun to me. And editing my videos while I record is it is a challenge, yes, but it's also fun. Like I said, it is a good time. I will not deny I do enjoy doing stuff like that. Okay, so I think we need to let's see. Where is it? I need those wall thingies. Where are they? No, of course they're on my hotbar. 6. That's what I need. But is that the height I want? No. That's the height. Yeah, that's the height I want. Okay. So put it at the edges. Yes. And in the middle. Well, technically I just need to do this, because they're all on the straight and narrow with the grid anyway. Hold on, how many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Because we gotta split this up. Wait, where's the inputs? Okay, no, the inputs are here. Okay. Actually, it does need to go. Oh no, I could probably get away with this. So 1. Yeah, just like that. Okay. So that'll input. This will be the end line piping. So basically, this is how I'm gonna do it. Just do this. A little bit of autosave. Like this will save room as well, because it's kind of tight. It's kind of tight up in here. I wonder what the auto-generated CC does sometimes. Like I haven't fully tried it out on my own channel, but it is funny to give it a shot if you ever do get the chance. That'll work. If you ever do get the chance, turn on CC or closed captioning for those who don't know what CC I'm referring to. But yeah, it's YouTube has an auto-generated CC, which most people know. But just in case you didn't, there you go. And just turn that on and just read it as I talk. And this is what just read it as people talk. Unless they've incorporated their own CC into YouTube, which I don't have. Man, I don't have the skills to do that. And to write my own transcripts. Because everything on my channel is very unplanned. Like the idea is to release at least one gameplay video a day, every day, and most of the time that's going to be satisfactory. That's my plan, as far as it goes. So yeah, I don't plan, and I'm not going to write scripts and things like that, unless I was making a very specific video and I knew exactly what I wanted from that. To write, you know, like something very, very specific. Maybe a game review. I'd probably do that on. I'd probably write my own script. I would record like little snippets of gameplay and stuff like that, and then kind of splice it all together in a way, I guess. Yeah, I would do that with a, you know, like a gameplay review or like a game review, maybe, but um, definitely not my normal style. It's not that I don't want to put in the work. It's just stuff like that doesn't work out for me. It really doesn't. It's just like, oh, you're doing all this planning and stuff I see. And the universe goes, not today. It just ruins it for me. I know, I'm one of those people, I guess. The universe is against me argument. I mean, if I mess something up, I'm not gonna blame the universe for that. But when you're trying to do something and something happens out of the blue that you couldn't have foreseen coming and whatnot, then you can go, yeah, the universe is being a real dick today. That's why I don't plan, though. It doesn't give them the opportunity. See, I'm like, you gotta be unpredictable. Never plan out anything, and they'll never predict your movements. That sounds like a conspiracy theorist. I don't know. I am on a little bit because there's a part of me that wants to believe some of that stuff, like aliens are real and stuff like that. Like, of course, it's very possible. I mean, that's a pretty plausible thing. There you go. But it's a pretty plausible thing, I mean, huge, massive universe. We can't be the only ones here. Like, why would that be the only possibility? And anyway, but yeah, some of those conspiracy theories, they're extremely fun to get into, just to try it out, give it some thought. And of course, there are some that are, downright batshit insane. It's just like, there's no way that kind of crap exists. Like, why would you even? It's not correct. Oh, it's not. Just trying to figure out. So neither of these match, huh? Oh, I know why as well. It's because it's half sunk. I see. So this one would be 1, 2, and then that. This would be this. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Now what we can do is we can use the micromanage mod here. We could do other stuff like lowering it down a foundation. So it's because the train station is oops. We'll do it the doorway just to show you. Here, we could do this. There we go, foundations. We go 2 meter. Then we go 1 meter. Take these out. Yeah, the train station has 1 meter in the foundation, so that's why it's not lining up. That makes sense. Then we can, then we can do this. It's a little close. That, actually this one would be 9. So put a 9 there, then a 9 there. and then oop, and then a 9 here as well. And we do a 1 horizontal to vertical. And we could do to cover this up 1 meter. Same with this one. Take this one out. 2 meter. 1 meter. It'll click that. 1, 2. 1. 1. And then a 9. Bang. And then 1 meter. Because we have to use noodle. That is not playing ball. There's a note to vertical. Pull this across there and across. No, not doing that. And noodle again. That's there. That's there. We'll go ahead and color it. The feel lines are easy. Just paint everything the same color. Yeah. Okay. We'll bring that in. Get rid of that now. And since it's all painted and hooked up, we could just put a wall there. So then we grab these. Now the cool thing with these is we'll drag these along, but we can skip placing these for a little bit. So, like that. Now we can skip that one. Skip that one. Skip that one. And do this one. And then now this one we go. I don't know if that'll work. 2, 3. Need to put it like there. Is it there? Yeah. Yep, that looks good. Just drop it down to the correct height there. Oop, that'll save lag, of course. And there's that. Now I should probably put like a couple of valves right there to up the flow. You know, maybe not. Maybe we don't need to. A couple of looks like the flow is maxed out when it's running, so need logistics. The valves. Put on a valve here. So we can close the flow if we need. We'll put it after. So we can get that, yeah, right there. Yeah. Yeah, look, oh my gosh, look at the flow. uh, they're freaking pegged. Now this flow is 0 because it's deadheaded, but yeah, these are freaking pegged right now, which is good. We want it to be pegged. That's right, pipes get pegged. so weird. Who knows? Yeah, now we got good flow. That's what she said. Sorry, I don't know. Like, I was just talking with a buddy of mine, and yeah, there's a lot of that's what she said jokes in that all the time. That's how we are, though. Gotta have fun with it. That's also what she said. Sorry, I'll stop now. Yeah, just connect all these. Just do that. Oh, we don't need this. We just need that right there, I think. Okay, perfect. We'll just go along and connect all these. Color them. Oh yeah, look at it fill. From our tanks there. And we're not even done hooking up everything. I just wanted to get it painted because it's easier that way. Let's go along. At least we'll get the fuel hooked up today. So the next plan for this game is to get a fuel station. Oh, whoops! It's already hooked up. Is to get a fuel station hooked up on the other end. I don't know if I don't think we're gonna have the room for a 10-car train. It might be a 5-car train. But I want to try for a 10-car train. The way to make that work is if you think for this train, it's actually technically it's 11 instead of 10. It's actually 11. But yeah, that looks like they're all hooked up now. It's so you take that 11 and you take it times 2, and that's how many foundations you need. Plus 2, if you want to give yourself some room for like walls and things. So we'll say 24 foundations by 5, or 6, sorry. 25 foundations by 6, I believe it is. 2, 3, 1, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 actually. And that's enough room. But ideally you want 24 by 7, it looks like. Just to get a foundation past. So you have a bit of room for other stuff. Other activities. So yeah. We got all the fencing, that fencing done. We need to do this fencing too, but I'm thinking I want to do... Do I want to do different fencing for this, or do I even want to do fencing for this? For the train? Anyway, I think we're gonna head over there to where our fuel stations or where our power plant's going to be, and we'll see if that'll work for us. If there's enough room over there, because there's a lot of area, kind of, for a 10-car fuel train. Massive freaking city. It's getting there, man. It's getting pretty big. Oh, you know what? We could have the fuel station like over there even. It's still pretty damn flat. I like how there's no trees over there. That's where we cleared them. That's where we used to clear trees all the time. So funny. I need a through road over here as well, I think. I might get rid of this little extra. I don't know yet though. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I was using it as like maybe like a parking lot or turnaround or something. So this is where the fuel station is supposed to be. This is the plot we're going to be using. Now if this ends up at that level and we end up having to raise the whole thing and flatten it out, I'm fine with that, but I will be cutting out this little slope right here so we can run the road all the way that way. And we'll have a road going underneath the fuel station and whatnot. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of cool to do. Yeah, because there's not a whole lot of roads here to be using. But anyways, like I said, we need a 24 by 7, roughly. We can paint this orange, sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already that like takes up most of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves us 6 spaces. I mean, technically it doesn't have to be 7, it can be 5. So 5. And it does all have to be on the same level for that train station too, so. Now we could run the train station back here because there's a lot of room for a train station on this back side. I would probably put a through road here. But it's still... Yeah, there's this rock in the way as well, which irritates me that I'm not able to remove this. I can't like use a chainsaw on it. Of course that wouldn't work in real life either, but... What I need to do as well is I need to cut out like some of this road and turn it all into slope. Or, yeah, turn it all into just a 2-meter slope. Connect it all up. What else would we need that fuel system for? Unless we built like an off-site power station. But I kind of want it to be a part of the city. Because otherwise there's no point for this space. Like there's not really anything here that I could put here. Because the rest of the stuff that we need to make is manufacturing things. which manufacturing requires big plots of land as well. Do. So we go 5. I'm just trying to think of what would be the best way. Could go underneath. Ooh, not really, no. There's not really any room down here. There's not really any room down here. If it was all flat, that would work. But it's not. I want to make this work as best I can. So there's 24. So the train station would fit in this space. Actually, quite happily, it would fit in this space. Although this would all have to be level for that to happen. So because we can't lower this down any. There's a reason that it's sloped up like it is. That's because, well, as you can clearly see, there's not really a whole lot of room underneath here. So that's where the slope starts. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I was yawning. Anyway. So yeah, we'd have to level, if we're going to do that, we have to level to this spot here. See, our road actually fits quite nicely in this spot. I am going to fix it though, and whatnot. I'm going to move the slope out as well, to match this. There's a reason this little slope is here. I think I showed you guys this. Was it around here? It's like right around here somewhere. Oh, that's right, I sloped it to match this. Yeah, there's no real point in matching that. I mean, there is, but there isn't. I could just bring this slope. I think it was okay. I can't remember. Oop. Yeah, that's just fine. So I can slope it down. It's like, yeah, we don't need to match that. It's fine. I mean, it's actually, it doesn't even matter to do this because we're going to have a road go through. I think this is what we're going to do. This is our plan. It may be a little bit excessive, but you know me. You know how I feel about excessive stuff. Okay. So this is the end of it. And then we take this all out. And we take out those other ramps. Whoa! Oh, is it gonna go through the road there? Oh, it is. What the heck? Okay, well, we can't have a road here. That's just not gonna happen. Not with that. Oh, it's just in the wrong spot as well. Like if it was over one, it wouldn't even be a bother. But the freaking thing right there. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we could always go up a bit with it. Like if we went up a meter, let's just say we did that, right? Foundations, up a meter. Put this here. Oop. Nope. Put that there. We go up a meter. Up a meter. Now would it fit then? No, we need to go up 2 meters. Okay, so we go up 2 meters. Just take a little ride up 2 meters. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. That's useless. Get out of here, uselessness. Okay, then we do that. Okay, that will fit. Alright, it just has to be a slightly raised bit. Okay. So this is going to be a lifted power station then. I think that'd be kind of cool. You know what? Let's do it. Why not, right? Who is stopping us from living our dreams? Certainly not I. It's like, you ask that question in a big old room, and it's like one of those movies. It's like, not I, not I, not I. Everybody's just doing it. Don't let your dreams stay dreams. I can only not let my dreams stay dreams. And how are you guys getting up here? I specific. Let's see where he goes. Thought I built this in a way. So get out of here. Keep going. I don't want to kill them. They're harmless. And look what he's doing to my vehicle. Get out of here. Okay. So yeah, this will be one of those, you know, above ground power stations, yeah? Or above, like, high suspended in the air power station. I don't know. This is like those don't exist. But anyway. So yeah, we'll have a little bit of a slope right here. Oops. Material. Asphalt those back out. Okay. And then we'll slope it back down on this end. I might even move the slope back one. Like have it level here. And then slope it up. 2-meter ramp. We'll do this on the other end as well. Okay. And then that way when they come down to the intersection, it's like that. Okay. Same with this end. And 2-meter ramp. Okay. That's better. Alrighty. So then we'll get rid of all this. We need to get rid of this right here and then level it. to the proper height. I'll probably be moving those. What the heck? What is this? Get it out of here. Oh, wait. That was the correct height. Never mind. Just put that back. We'll drag this all the way over. It's going to be 1 meter shorter than it should be. Which is not going to be fun. Okay. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that side's good. Alright. So then it's just like that. Like I said, it's going to be 1 meter shorter than it needs to be. So put a 1 meter on top of here, and then I'll classify as a 4 meter, a 4 meter thing. I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to temporarily disconnect that. Pull it over to here, and then pull it to there for now. Or get rid of that completely, because that's in the way. All this is going to be in the way. All these power poles, or light poles, light thingy majigs. Okay. Now we go foundations. We'll go another 4 meters because. All my tunnels are 2 meters? I can't remember. I'll have to look that up again. So yeah, this slope is not even going to exist, really. Might do something special with that. We shall see. Okay, so that's going to be that. You know, I don't know why I didn't, like, do this. Is there a reason that this is this high? It just occurred to me. Let's see. We can always put it back if it's not correct. Like, there must be a very specific reason I went this high with the sidewalk. No, there's not. Huh. Which means the ramps here are kind of in the wrong place too. Like, this would be the normal sidewalk. Right along here. Yeah, I kind of structured it wrongly here. I just, once the thing was in place, I just kind of assumed that I did it for a reason. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. Got it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Oh, wrong way. And then do this. Yeah, I should have done this already. Shouldn't have done this, but do this. We'll have a little bit of a slope in here, but yeah, because we need a sidewalk going all the way through this tunnel as well on each side. Okay, so then we do a 2 meter here. We do a 2 meter all the way across. That way it makes sense, right? And another 2 meter, just like that. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we can make that work. It's just kind of solve an issue as well, so it's nice. Okay, it's on the other side. Alright. That'll be the sidewalks on either side. I'll grab this. So it's... is that 2 meter? No, that's 1 meter. We need to get rid of this slope as well. Okay. Drag this across here. So that's 1 meter off. Okay. Now if we were to drag this across. Okay. Now I can't remember how tall the tunnels are. I've already done forgotten. I guess if you want to get it that way, you'll have to take one of these other streets. Yeah, I think I'm going to lower all the sidewalks down to this, from this side. The road will have to be moved back one. Hopefully I can do that. If not, I'll come up with something clever maybe. But yeah, the rest of this can all just... oops. Gotta be careful with effing stuff out of existence. There we go. Now this will just look much better. Because a sidewalk, if there's a sidewalk along a road, right, and you have like buildings above that sidewalk up in the air, not up in the air, but raised up, like foundations or whatever, the foundation itself, the sidewalk always goes along with the road no matter what. And whatnot, so it always goes along with the road. I guess the only other way I can make this work is do this. But I think moving the road back will be enough. And we'll figure something out. But I think this is probably better. Probably a better way of doing it. Let's see here. Probably do it now. Let's see if there's a reason why this road is up like this. If we can push it. No, we can't push it back because we've kind of painted ourselves into a bit of a corner here. So the slope itself is where it is. I don't even think we can lower the sidewalk. Nope, not without changing it the way everything works. There'd be some serious redoing if we wanted to fix that. I guess what we can do is have like a... Can't really do that. We do a 4 meter maybe. At that level. Or no, sorry, 1 meter. No, that doesn't really work either. We could do a 2 meter. That doesn't really work though. Yeah, I can't push the road back because, like I said, we've kind of structured everything around this. What we could do is we could move this wall out one, and then move the sidewalk out one. Move the road over one. Oh no, we can't though because of the manta ray. The manta ray does fly over here. So we can't really do that either. Maybe I should have just left it like I was. Wait, how is this fine? Oh, I see. This. And we do that. Oh, why not? Do this. Zoop it. Take it across the road. Yeah, we do that. Just do half and half like we've already done. And that kind of covers that up. The sidewalk will be skinnier, but who hasn't walked down a skinny sidewalk along a busy street that's going like 60 miles an hour? That's an honest question. Who hasn't done that? I guess anybody that's in the city, whatever. But just don't walk down this road if it's raining. Bad day. Oh, and then we can do like a we can give a space and then do like a 2 meter like this, and then a 2 meter like this. And it's almost like a split ramp, right? Like if you want to go up them roads, you can take this up here. We'll put railing across there and everything. And then we'll do little bridges as well. So you don't have to walk down there. You can walk up here and you can go up and over. I'm actually really curious. Where's our truck? My truck. I'm actually kind of curious about that. How high that would have to be. So yeah, you got the slope down here that then rejoins and whatnot. So, oh, and this can't be here either. There has to be a sidewalk here. Okay, so that street light was fine. In my life, it was right here. Okay, so we have to get rid of that because it's only 2 connections. We'll just do that there for now. So the tunnel can't go here either. That's right, this has to be a sidewalk, okay. So what people can do is they can walk up here and then they can just walk around, I suppose. Because you can't really do much with this. Because we gotta leave a space for sidewalks and crap, so. Like, I love how I'm like complaining about my own city ordinance that I've created. It's too good. I'm like complaining about it, like, oh, my own city ordinance. The city ordinance is all crap. Who comes up with this crap? And I'm just like, oh yeah, that was me. Too good. Too good, man. Really funny. So yeah, let me grab my truck here real quick. Driving down the sidewalk, looking for adventure. And whatever pets come my way. Stop, brakes. Ugh. Okay, sit there. Don't move. There we go. Okay, so probably have to do like these little ramps here. So 1, 2. Probably do it. And then it's just like, wee. It's a little bit tight, in my opinion. Also in her opinion as well. Sorry, I'll stop. Promise. It's a 4 meter. Yeah. So things like that. Yeah. We're gonna have a wall here anyway. It's a little pedestrian cross, or it's a little pedestrian like bridge. If anybody's played like City Skylines is a big on that as well. Is doing pedestrian crosswalk or cross bridge things. Oh, the only problem is we can't fill in that space right there. There's no way of doing that because there's no walls that are that small. It'd be nice if I could like put a small piece there. Yeah, there's no way. Maybe a concrete pillar? No, concrete pillars are too tall. They go into the ramp. Oh, what about just railing? Nope. Road barrier? We'll just leave it like it is. There's no way to, like I said, there's no way to fill that in. They don't have like half ramps or anything. Which they need to add, to be honest. They need to add like, if they're gonna add these half blocks, they need to add half foundations and half walls to go along with all that. They've been really strict on the adding of content, haven't they? It's almost made no sense. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and do what we're doing here, which is going to work out pretty nicely, I think. Using all my concrete. 2 meter. This, that, and that. And architecture. Oop, autosave lag. Come on. Okay. Architecture. Modern railing. So I'll put railings up here as well. I can't believe I'm almost out of rods already. Honestly, if I need more rods, they're just right down here. So yeah, it's going to be a fuel station, train station, or a fuel power plant, train station combo. I don't know though. We'll have to see how well everything fits together. Hopefully, it's big enough. It's a big enough space. Otherwise, what might end up happening is I just bring the fuel over via pipe if it's just not going to work. I don't want to do that. I want to do it by train station because I think that'd be amazing to have a very long train going through part of the city. We'll make it take a long route as well for no reason, just to be fun. Yeah, I need rods. I need all the rods. Quite seriously. I mean, even you think, man, that's a lot of rods. It's just like, yeah, that's the point. Ladder. Get back up here. Okay. Oh crap, we're like way over time. Just noticed. We'll give it a little bit longer. It's too bad I didn't have the room I could bring up. Oh, I did this for a reason, didn't I? I didn't bring this road up through here for a reason. Not only because we needed the big building, but there was another reason. I've already forgotten. I think there was some cliffside in the way that didn't allow for the road. Something like that. So it came up this way for a very specific reason, didn't I? I've already forgotten. Anyway, oh, we need to level this out, don't we? Okay. Almost there. Oh. So 2 meter and then a 1 is the only choice we got there. And a 1 meter. Yep. Let's run that across there. And that across there. Give me that 2 meter. Across there. And run this across there. That. 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 Wait a second. Oh, we're going one too many. Or are we? I don't think we should put a sidewalk over here. Should we? Should we put a sidewalk on this road? I mean, we're gonna be... Oh, that's very glitchy. We're gonna be very limited as it is. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these things are pretty damn large. These fuel gens. If I can fit 2 of them like this, I can actually build one. Let's build one. And then I fit the other one like this. Can't afford. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might work actually. That might still work. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a try. We'll build it. We're gonna have to build it on. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to dry fit everything. Which is not what she said because that'd be incredibly painful. Probably for both parties. But we're gonna be dry fitting anyway. It sounds so bad. If you know, you know, but I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, that'll work. And of course, we'll just get rid of the ramps. We're going to be putting a wall on this anyway. Okay. A 2 meter. And then a 1 meter. Alright. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill the rest of this in with 1 meter. Oh, we're just shy. Where's our truck? Oh, it's far away. Anyway, you get the idea. It's going to be this tall as well. So, but I think we are out of time. So this is what we'll work on tomorrow, Friday, which is tomorrow. This is what we'll work on tomorrow. We'll work on getting this flattened out so then we can put the fuel station on top of it with the 10-car train station. I think what I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do with the train station or with the train tracks, the train line, once it's up here, because it needs to come in over here and then go this way along this track here, and then it needs to somehow end up over there and head back into the train station. That's how it needs to go. But I don't know how I'd want to do that yet. We'll see though, we'll see. Anyway, like I said, that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So I know we didn't get much done, but at any rate, I do hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I guess I'd say goodbye.